Chuck McDonald has announced his commitment to the University of Alabama. But before we get into it, welcome to Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Hey, and just in case you forget, please like and subscribe to the channel. But right now, like I've been saying, if you are an Alabama fan, you are very happy. But if you're not an Alabama fan, oh, you're going to be pissed off. You're going to be pissed off because Alabama recruitment has been on fire lately. Congratulations to the coaching staff, killing the board and the coaching staff, because those boards are getting them offers out and they're getting the official visits in and they're getting the crystal ball predictions and they're committing to the University of Alabama. For all those people that said Coach Killing the board wasn't going to be able to recruit, I'll tell you what. He's doing a damn good job right now. He's doing a damn good job right now. But Chuck McDonald out of Mater Dei High School has announced his commitment to the University of Alabama. And let's get into it. McDonald was in Tuscaloosa over the weekend for an official visit. McDonald is the second player to commit out of to Alabama in the 2025 recruiting class out of Mater Dei. And that is big time because he joins his current teammate, Abdul Sanders, four-star linebacker in this 2025 class, and his former teammates, Damani Jackson and Saban Brown. And this is a big-time pickup for us. He's a top 100 kid. He is currently ranked the number 76 player nationally. He's the number 9 cornerback in the nation. And is the number 7 player in California. Then this guy, what I like about this guy coming out of Mater Dei, these guys come from Mater Dei, which is the big-time program in California. So when I hear people coming from Mater Dei, the IMG academies, the St. John Bosco's, the big-time prep schools, the St. Thomas Aquinas, what I automatically think is competition. They're not afraid of competition because you got to think the guys that they been behind for years or probably the current year or played beside the guy, they're probably a Division I prospect. And I'm talking about in this case, like I said, I'm pretty sure he played behind Damani Jackson. He was former teammates with Damani Jackson and Saban Brown. He played on beside him. So therefore, they know what big time competition means. And that is a big thing when you come to the University of Alabama. Are you willing to come compete? And like I said, when we get these guys out of this school, this what I automatically think about. Competition. And it's funny because my guy Roll Tide Rise Up asked me today. We was texting back and forth, and he was asking me, this was before the committed. This was hours before he committed. I did not know. But I was just going off of assumption, what I had been seeing, the crystal ball predictions, and he asked me, shout out to Rise Up, matter of fact. Shout out to Rise Up. That's my guy. And he asked me, who do I think will be the next commitment? And I said, just guessing, I'm going to say Chuck McDonald. And I was down at my mother and father's house at the time, helping them with the yard. And when I was leaving, I was about to pick up my phone to call my wife. And all of a sudden, I seen it come across the street. Chuck McDonald has committed to the University of Alabama. I called Rise Up. I said, hey, Chuck McDonald he's just committed to the University of Alabama. And he said, man, you talked him up. But let's talk about McDonald's stats. McDonald, as a junior, he recorded 34 tackles and 1 interception for Mater Dei. It's pretty daggone decent because you on a team full of dogs. But let's talk about him particularly. Let's talk about how he plays. And I love the way he plays. This dude, one thing I can tell you just off of watching his highlights, he's very good with film study. I feel like the way he plays is, yes, he's very athletic. He's very talented. He's fast. But a lot of it, his instincts, I believe, come off of film study. Off of the way he plays because the instincts he have is crazy. He's a physical guy. He trusts his technique. He trusts his technique and speed to stay in the play. So if you were a wide receiver that think you just burnt them, he trusts his technique and speed enough to stay with it. He doesn't panic. That's a big thing from a young cornerback. A lot of young cornerback, they panic and want to grab onto the shirt. No, he trusts the process and let it see it through. Trust the speed and technique to stay with the play. And guess what? He's there for the breakup or whatever. He's there for the breakup. He's a very physical kid. He hits. I seen him play press coverage. He plays that very well when you look at the tape. But he also plays with looking at the quarterback, reading the quarterback eyes. And that is important because in the Kane Womack defense, it's going to be a lot of letting the quarterback see what they read the quarterback eyes and see ball, get ball type. So for a young athletic guy, this defense is going to be awesome for them with that. And McDonald does that very well. He does it very well. And guys, like I say, people have concerns about, are we going to become a West Coast team? Listen, whatever Kelly and the boy puts out there, can they grasp it? That's all that matters. Yes, he recruits a lot of West Coast guys because that's what comes with the relationships he's built already. But also as well, we cannot talk about these recruits that's coming for an official visit, recruits that is committed to the University of Alabama without talking about my man Courtney Morgan. That guy Courtney Morgan is a big time piece to this recruiting class because he built a lot of relationships. Like, let's talk about Dijon Lee, a guy that really didn't know this staff. Really didn't know like the Kane Womacks, but no, he has a big time relationship with Courtney Morgan. So guess what? That relationship helped recruit to Alabama. He gets to Alabama for an official visit. He talks to those guys. Now he likes those guys. And guess what? Now he's a crystal ball to Alabama. So, guys, whatever, man, whatever the next say's got to say, recruiting West Coast guys, we're recruiting the top of the West Coast guys. I will say that. I will say that. But, man, McDonald, man, that pickup is big. And let's talk about some of the 5-star prospects that's heavily pursuing. Alabama is heavily pursuing right now. 5-star offensive tackle Ty Haywood. I believe we're in good standards with him. 5-star wide receiver Derek Meadows. Good standards with him. 5-star wide receiver Caleb Cunningham. Good standards with him. And 5-star Dijon Lee, which we are heavily favorite. He is heavily favorite Alabama. Man. And goddamn, also Alabama is heavily favored for top 60 linebacker Dawson Merritt. So, man, when I say this coaching staff is doing their thing, and I can't forget to not talk about Coach Maurice Linguish. Man, this dude is doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. This coaching staff in particular is doing their thing. But Coach Maurice Linguish, man, hey, you that guy right now, bro. You that guy. Keep doing what you do, man. Keep doing what you do with Alabama fans, Alabama school. Everybody's going to highly appreciate what you're doing. So keep doing what you're doing. Let's move on. Let's talk about some more things. Man. So after today's commitment, we jumped up in the recruiting thing. We was number 6. We was currently number 6. But right now we're currently number 7. But right now, we're at number 4. We jumped all the way to number 4 after today's commitment. And the teams that are ahead of us, Notre Dame sitting at number 1, 21 commits. 0 5-stars, 12 4-stars, 9 3-stars. With an average of 91.1. Ohio State currently sitting in number 2 with 13 commits, 3 5-stars, 10 4-stars, 0 3-stars, with an average of 93.2%. That's pretty dang on good. Clemson sitting at 13 commits, 0 5-stars, 10 4-stars, and 3 3-stars at 93 with an average of 93.1. But Alabama, since with 12 commits, 1 5-star, 10 4-stars, and 1 3-star with the average of 93.65. So Our average is higher than Notre Dame's. Ohio State has a higher average than us and higher than Clemson's. And with 21 commits that Notre Dame has, somebody's going to flip. Somebody's going to flip. But we're currently higher than Clemson and Notre Dame with the recruiting average. And and Oklahoma sits behind us at number 5. We're higher than them. USC sits at number 6. We're higher than them. LSU has a higher recruiting average than us, and I can say LSU been going recruiting crazy in my opinion. But Texas A&M, they don't have a recruiting. Auburn doesn't, and Georgia has a recruiting average of 93.47, which is not higher than my Alabama Crimson Tide. So, hey, Tom Reed, my guy, appreciate you always showing the love. But hey, just to let you know, Tom Reed, my Alabama Crimson Tide is. We still in here, baby. We ain't never left. We back like we ain't never left. So, hey, if you're not an Alabama Crimson Tide fan, you're going to be pissed off this season. That is all I got to say for y'all, man. We rolling, baby. We rolling. And like I said, if you ain't wearing crimson, like they say, if you're not wearing crimson, you know what to say. But let's talk about some of the commits that are in town this week. We got 5-star linebacker Duke Johnson. He's in town this week. We got 4-star linebacker Jaden Hartman, who is committed to the University of Alabama. We got 4-star interior offensive lineman Michael Carroll. We got 4-star linebacker Dawson Merritt. We got 4-star interior offensive lineman Douglas Douglas UTU. And 4-star tight end Nick Townsend. 4-star safety Raylan Dillon Allen, and 3-star running back Shaquille Miles Knight. 3-star offensive tackle Miles Waldrop from Phoenix City, Alabama. My God, that dude is massive. I seen him practice this spring and live in the spring game. That dude is huge. But the main guy I want to talk about, and I say him for live, is 5-star cornerback Naeem Offord, who is committed to Ohio State, which is the in-state guy for us. So I don't know how serious he's taking this official visit to Alabama, but I really would like to really draw his attention this weekend. Naeem Offord is a baller out of the state of Alabama. We gotta land this in-state commit somehow, some way. Marvis Linguist, Kane Womack, Kellen DeBoer. Everybody needs to pull out the stops. Please contact this man every day. Make him feel like he's a priority, which I feel like y'all are, because he's a big time guy who's committed to Ohio State. We can't let Naeem Offord leave the state. We can't let him leave the state. We got to get him on board. But he's in Tuscaloosa this weekend as well. And, man, like I say, man, Alabama fan right now, man, you got to be happy. And one thing I want to talk about, I want to talk about it early this weekend, but like I say, when it comes to me, man, I'm so busy right now. Justice Fitzpatrick, right now, 2026 cornerback, has been offered. The younger brother of Mika Fitzpatrick has been offered by Alabama from state. He plays for St. Thomas Aquinas in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He is listed at 6'2", 185 pounds. Nice. During his sophomore season, Fitzpatrick recorded 13 tackles and 2 interceptions. And guess what? He got to go through his junior year and the senior year, and it's only up from there. It's only up from here. But one thing I wonder when they have when they're the younger brother of a NFL guy, do they work out with these guys in the offices? Do they work out with their family that's professionals in the offices? That's what I want. But but we offered him. Let's see. Can we get him on board for the 2026 class? But Roll Tide Willie mottos. Blitz, Bama, Blitz, and I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby. Chuck McDonald has committed to the University of Alabama. All my Alabama fans, throw the mails up. Let's link up, baby, because this is going to be a hell of a season. And all I'm going to say is grab your popcorn, baby, and enjoy the show. Roll Tide, roll, salute. Love, and I'm out.